What if the most valuable shipwreck ever found wasn't valuable because of what was on board, but because of what everyone assumed was on board? Two ships, two catastrophic losses, and the treasure hunters who got them completely backwards. The San Jose and the Flor de la Marche, two legends, two lies, and between them, a gap in history that most people never even notice. Let's start with the ship everyone knows. The San Jose went down on the 8th of June 1708 off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia. She was a Spanish galleon, 64 guns, full crew of over 600 sailors, and a cargo hold that Colombia now claims holds gold, silver, and emeralds worth anywhere between $6 and $17 billion. A British warship squadron, hunting her specifically, forced a confrontation. Then something went catastrophically wrong. The San Jose's own powder magazine ignited. The ship didn't sink slowly, she exploded. She went to the bottom of the Caribbean in minutes, taking nearly her entire crew with her. For 3 centuries, nobody could find her. Then, in 2015, Colombia's Navy announced they had. The world celebrated. Treasure hunters filed lawsuits. Colombia declared the site a protected cultural monument. Billions of dollars sitting on the ocean floor, untouched. Here's what most people think: that the San Jose is the greatest lost treasure in history because of the sheer monetary value. Gold and silver looted from South America, bound for the Spanish crown to fund a war. That's the story. And that story is exactly why people keep missing the other ship entirely. Now here's the turn. The San Jose sank with its treasure. The Flor de la Mar sank with something worth far more, and it was already stolen twice before it hit the water. The Flor de la Mar was a Portuguese carrack that went down in November 1511 in the Strait of Malacca, off the coast of Sumatra. She wasn't carrying silver bars or raw emeralds. She was carrying the accumulated wealth of an entire Asian empire, the loot from the sack of Malacca, one of the richest trading ports in the world at the time. Silks, spices, gold statues, artifacts from the Siamese and Javanese royal courts, treasures that had been accumulating in Malacca for over a century of maritime trade between China, India, and Southeast Asia. Her commander, Afonso de Albuquerque, had crammed the ship so full that witnesses said she was riding dangerously low in the water before she even set sail. A storm hit in the strait. She broke apart on a shoal. Albuquerque survived. Almost nobody else did. And the treasure? Gone. Here's what makes this deeply strange. The Flor de la Mar has never been found, but not officially, not even approximately. The estimated value of her cargo starts at $3 billion and goes up to $20 billion depending on the historian. And those are conservative figures, because nobody actually knows what was aboard. At least with the San Jose, we have Spanish shipping manifests. With the Flor de la Mar, we have fragments of Portuguese accounts written by survivors who had every reason to understate what they were carrying. So here's the insight that most people miss entirely. We obsess over the San Jose because it has a paper trail, it has a manifest, it has a number. $6 to $17 billion sounds real because someone wrote it down in 1708. The Flor de la Mar has no clean number. It has only descriptions: whole elephant statues cast in gold, 40 bronze lions from a conquered palace, a treasure trove gathered across an entire ocean of trade. And precisely because nobody wrote it all down, nobody fights over it the same way. There are no international lawsuits, no declared national monuments. The ship that might be the greatest treasure in human history just sits there or doesn't. We genuinely don't know, somewhere in the Strait of Malacca, in waters that are among the most heavily trafficked shipping lanes on Earth. Boats pass directly over it, possibly every single day. The real difference between these two ships isn't the value of what they carried. It's that the San Jose gave us a number, and numbers are what humans fight over. The Flor de la Mar gave us a story, and stories, somehow, we let disappear. The most dangerous thing a treasure can do is be too extraordinary to believe, because then no one writes it down carefully, and no one ever has to give it back. If that cracks something open for you, hit subscribe. We're here every day with the facts history tried to bury. And drop a comment. Which ship surprised you more, the one we found or the one we've never even looked for?